Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy JorDan, and today we're playing against LaaaaaN. LaaaaaN is a super strong player. I think on the world I would say top 20, top 30 player. So a very tough opponent. And yeah, I've faced against him, and I would say let's take a look into the game. I will speed up the pace of the game a bit so everything is developing a bit faster. So let's take a look. I'm playing as Vikings in the blue trunks on the left hand side of the map, and if we look on the right hand side of the map, we have LaaaaaN playing as Slavs. So why I picked this map or game, so to say, was because I played it yesterday, and I felt like this game was very intense in terms of how the game evolved, and there's also a few situations where you have the feeling that I'm already dead, and yeah, let's see how it will evolve, shall we guys? So if we look at my map, it looks pretty nice. On the left hand side you can see we have forests on the front, so it's pretty easy to wall, and that's also something I'm taking advantage of, right? I'm trying to apply pressure with my militia, but unfortunately I'm heading against the walls here. I'm losing my scout here, and yeah, so I'm applying pressure just to keep also the opponent away from attacking my base so I can wall safely, right? And that's a strategy which is very common. And at that point of time, if we take a little look at my base, I will slow down the pace a bit. So I'm just... For me, the intention here is just to play along and annoy him, right? That's all. I mean, here you can see him using 2 villagers. That's idle working time. That's also something I'm taking... I'm happy to take, so to say. And my only thing here is I would like to snipe that scout, right? Because I won't get any value out of those 3 militia anymore. And what these 3 militias have done is the following. I distracted him a bit in terms of walling, right? I killed 1 scout. And if we look at my map, I was able to wall myself completely, right? And now the huge benefit of Vikings is that they have a very strong economy, right? And I have the option now to go straight to Castle Age, which allows me to have the option to go for X-bows right away, right? Which I chose to do. If we look at the LaaaAN space, he's double palisade walling himself already, so he's already obviously anticipating me going for the X-bows because that strategy is very common, right? And yeah, so I'm trying to get in here, but obviously it's gonna be not working as he anticipated it and walled properly, so he has nothing to be afraid of. Of course, Slavs, you always have to take into consideration that Slavs have a great food economy due to their villagers working faster, right, on the farms. So that's something you always have to anticipate when you're playing against Slavs. And right here now you can see that he's adding a siege workshop. I haven't at that point of time scouted that yet, right? But I kind of knew it because as Slavs, you don't want to let the Vikings boom just for free, because Vikings have such a great economy, right? Because of the free wheelbarrow and free handcart, and thus Vikings usually imp much faster. And once you hit imp with Arbalest, that's going to be very tough for you to deal with as Slav player. So you want to pile on the pressure early on, right? So at that point, I haven't scouted it. Okay, now I've scouted it, right? And now I know, okay, I have to retreat because there's something coming my way. I'm defending with a siege workshop myself. I'm adding 2 town centers extra, so I have 3 town centers in total. And for me now, it's just about staying at home defensively, try not to, sustain any damage, and try to apply the pressure here as well. At that point of time, he has 2 town centers, adding a 3rd one. And I was hoping to have some villages here, as there is this extra gold, but unfortunately he did not. He had a good setup, so to say. And what is kind of tough for me is that he has those 2 goals of mine blocked, by his pressure, right? So that's something which was very dicey by me, but I felt like I could still be in a good position here. Okay, so I'm trying to attack this, and I was anticipating him to come back because I saw him moving everything back, right? So I didn't want to have my archers trapped, so that's why I just wanted to inform him, hey, I'm there. Don't you be too overeager with your pressure. Try to be a bit more defensive. And that's why I went back. He missed me here. And I have 17 crossbows here. And here another 9, so 26 in total. And now I have a huge problem, right? Because I literally lost all my archers for free. Maybe I killed 1 or 2 knights. So that's very bad. And let's take a look at the villager count. We are similar in terms of villagers, right? So at that point of time, I have a huge disadvantage because economy-wise, we are almost equal. And army-wise, he has a huge advantage right now because I've lost all my archers, right? But I knew with Vikings, I also have the option to go for berserks. And with chief tanks, they also are a super valid option against cavaliers or knights, right? So I figured, okay, all I have to do is defend with castles and try to get a super strong economy and then go for the mass berserks, right? That was my thinking process, so to say. Okay, let's see. So we have him putting on the pressure. In the meanwhile, I'm also trying to gather some relics because that is usually always a healthy thing to do. And you can see I'm trying to get as much economy as possible, having a good economy, I would say, good farmers. And with these 3 castles, I have a perfect defense for my economy, right? And I'm sitting there very, very comfortably. The only thing I'm struggling right now with is the lack of gold, right? I only have that main gold, but that's it, because the 2 golds are camped here by him. So I had to, let's check. I had this gold and this gold scouted extra, right? So I knew I have to either win this position here. If I'm not able to do that, I have to move to the extra gold. And you can see here right now, I already thought that, okay, this is going to be super hard to get rid of, because he has a perfectly positioned castle, and also he has a lot of production facilities here. So for me it was clear I need to somehow move around this area, try to force the fight somewhere else, but he's doing the right move. Computer is lagging a bit. I had to move around just to force the fight somewhere else, right? And I'm also taking position of that one, which was good. Oh, he just finished the castle. And now we're fighting here, and yeah, I would say I'm fighting without Blast Foreigns, which gives the Berserk the 14 plus 4. 18 is obviously better than 16 as output damage. So that was a bit of a misstep from me to take that fight without having Blast Foreigns, but wanted to do that anyway. And now for me, as I saw him, maybe I'm playing a bit too fast here. As I saw him being here, I knew, okay, what I have to do now, he has like 40 gems attacking my castle here. This means he will have 40 less units here, right? And this position here is much more crucial for me to win than defending this, right? So all I had to do now is take control of this position and of this hill. And I was doing so because, of course, mass is just on my side, right? So I can just take out that castle right now with the berserks. That's no problem at all. And he only had fletching, right? So that's not really an output in terms of damage for him against my units. So no problem at all. And yeah, now you can see I'm overpowering him. So pretty much good comeback, I would say from my side. So yeah, taking out the monastery as well to get the relics he gathered, and I was also able to save that castle. He was not able to deny that. And yeah, now he's in a very bad position because I'm also having the front gold from his base. Now I'm literally doing the same stuff he has done to me. And now he obviously tries to scramble his way back to the game by building more and more champions, but I have the proper counter to that, right? All is good, I would say. If we take a look at the economy, it's fairly similar. I'm just leading a bit, I would say, but yeah, he has 140 villagers to the 116 of mine. If we make a calculation, we have 200 population in total in Age of Empires, so he's only able to build 59 military units, and I'm able to build 84, right? So just by that, we have a huge advantage if we're taking fights. So yeah, for me now, and at that position I'm here, I felt super comfortable because I knew, okay, I'm dictating the pace of the game. Also raiding here just to deny economy. And let's take the fight. It's always so lag when I'm fighting here, those big fights. And you can see I'm just winning here comfortably. So yeah, very good. And now I am in his economy, right? And he doesn't have too many options here anymore. Except calling the GG, I would say. Well, I know because I played that game yesterday. Okay. Return to map. So yeah, game. This was literally a game I wanted to show you today. When I played it yesterday, I felt super nice in terms of how I executed everything except losing those archers here. But you know, there's always room for improvement. I have to take care of my army a bit better in the future in order to sustain my top space. But yeah, guys, it was a nice game. I think, yeah, let's see how it will continue. Guys, this was it for the first video. I will continue to upload more videos on YouTube. We'll also comment more about my own games and we'll do other stuff as well. So hopefully I will see you the next time as well. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any feedback, please let me know in the comment section and I will try my best to take care of every single feedback. And also, if you don't mind, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. That will help me to grow and to provide even more high quality video and videos. Thanks guys. See ya.